Hello, juniors. Welcome to CNS Webinar 5, Preparing for Summer. Today, our objective is that juniors will prepare for how to use their summer towards their CNS. Summer is a great time to think strategically. How can you really get started on preparing for your CNS, especially since many of those post-secondary applications open this fall? For our agenda today, we'll look at some CNS list reminders. We'll talk about specific parts of a college application, a personal statement, brag sheet, summer plan, and then you'll have time to debrief with your mentor group about how you can think about all these different kinds of artifacts to prepare for applying in senior year, and then we'll finish with an action. So let's do a little quick reminder. In our previous webinars, we really dived into how do you come up with a CNS list and think about your options. Many of you have done such great work preparing for this. The benefit of having a CNS list right now is that you're ready to apply this fall. As early as November 1st, applications will start to be due. They even open the portals as early as September. Making sure you have a balanced list, including reach, target, and safety options, is going to help you have a leg up to meet these really important deadlines that come very quickly in senior year. Not only that, but having a list now will allow you to do more research and even visit some of those colleges this summer. Getting time on campus and speaking to different representatives or even students is going to help you get a clearer picture of what kind of CNS might be right for you. It's important not to start from scratch in senior year. Those applications will come quickly, and given it is your last year of high school with a number of more AP classes, you really want to give yourself the time now to prepare because things might compound quickly, and we want to make sure you're set up for success. Not only that, but you can use this summer to talk with your personal advisory board to get advice on what might be the best fit for you. Some things to consider as you build your CNS list is that junior year is the last year to alter your GPA. When you apply in the fall, the GPA colleges will see is what you earn this year. So make sure you're setting high goals to finish the year strong as you create your list. And like we said, those applications open in September, early decision, early action options, again, open in the fall. So as a reminder, your job is to list at least 5 colleges as will apply on Overgrad by June 9th. If you're not sure what to or how to use Overgrad, go back to our previous webinars or check out the CNS website for directions. And make sure that includes reach, target, and safety options. We really want that well-rounded list of at least 5. So let's really think, now that we've started talking about how to prepare for senior year, how do colleges even review applications? We've heard directly from admissions folks. Their goal is to build a class that is intentionally diverse. They're not looking for one profiled student. They're building a whole class of different experiences to enrich their students' lives. They have said, are you interested in learning? Do you want to learn from other people? How are you going to do that? Your application is an opportunity for you to show this and how you're excited about your own work. What have you done in high school? What have you done leading up to this moment that they might consider as they bring you into their diverse class? So your application is really an opportunity to share about your interest in academics. We really call that holistic admissions, where no longer is it just about your test scores and GPA. You do want to end with your strongest GPA to have every option open, but it's really your opportunity to dive deeper into what you want to study. And your story matters. They want to hear about your character, your background, your community. Who are you? COVID-19 has made this even more important as tests become less and less important in the college admissions process. They're really looking to figure out who you are and think more holistically, what kind of student are they accepting? Here are the different parts of a college application generally. They look at your courses, grades, letters of recommendation, essays, and your resume of different activities. We'll dive into different categories and talk about how you can start preparing for those now. For essays, sometimes this is known as a personal statement. This is your opportunity to tell your story. It's a big part of the application where the college admissions can learn about who you are. Now is the time to start drafting, getting feedback, and revising your personal statement. There are also sometimes different supplementary or insight questions to learn more about you. Here are some examples of essay prompts. From the University of Washington, tell a story from your life, describing an experience that either demonstrates your character or helps shape it. UC Insight questions, describe the most significant challenge you have faced and the steps you have taken to overcome this challenge. How has this challenge affected your academic achievement? From both examples, we see a mixture of a story that tells about who you are and your character, as well as really highlighting your academic progress. Check out the description box below for some suggestions of what to write from some of the alumni, and start thinking now about what you could write. Mrs. Rosas is going to walk us through the next part of the application process and how you can prepare.
So like Mr. DeQuan said, this is an opportunity to give voice to your application. And another way to do that is with letters of recommendation. Letters of recommendation are references, referrals, stories from an adult that shares more about who you are as a student, as a person, or as a community member. Often colleges specify if the letter should come from an academic teacher, a counselor slash your mentor, or another person, another adult, like a coach or another teacher, just who knows you. And not all applications require the letters of rec, but if they do, you need to start thinking about who those people are that will tell great stories about your character and your academic success. One way to help your recommender is to create a brag sheet. So, a brag sheet is going to help you think about who you are and what makes you special. And it's a way to just write it all down. It's a tool to help you keep all of your accomplishments in one place. You can use this brag sheet to detail your extracurricular activities, your awards, your passions, your goals. Maybe you've worked during the summer, you should put that on there. Senior year, you'll need to fill out colleges, scholarship applications, and share it with your recommenders if you need to. We have a template for you that you can start using and you start filling it out just so you can get all of it in one place and you can share it with your recommender so they have an idea of what are the things that you want them to talk about. So another part of the application, they're going to ask you about all the things that you've done while you're in high school. They'll ask you if you've had a job. They'll ask you if you've done any sports. So what to do this summer if you haven't done anything. To put on your activities list, let's start thinking about some of those things that we could do. So, talk to the people you trust about your college list and your personal statement. What kind of CNS do you think would be the best fit for me? So, you ask the people that you trust, what is that? What can we afford for college? So, you start narrowing down your list and make sure you have a financial safety. What do you think are the most important parts of my story? Maybe there are things that the adults around you know about you that you might have forgotten that could shape your story. And again, you can create a summer plan. Here's a template that you can use to start thinking about what could be a productive summer. This is an opportunity for you to dive deeper into your interests. Some colleges will require an activities list, like we've mentioned. Some examples are Western Washington University. They're going to ask you what you've been doing. If you've participated in school activities, maybe there aren't any that you are interested in. You can start your own. That shows great leadership. You can start reading some books about your interests, take outside courses like Skillshare and UC Scout, or maybe take one at the local community college. Apply to scholarships aligned with your passions. An example is the Washington State Opportunity Scholarship. So just start looking at all the things that could beef up your application. We do have a programs list on our CNS website that you can check out, and we'll put that on the description box so you can start looking at that too. All right, now it's time to debrief with your mentor group. What are you thinking about writing your personal statement and other essays? What qualities do you want your recommenders to highlight? I know it could be hard to think about what am I good at? What summer opportunities or experiences are you curious about or want to explore? And what questions do you still have? You can pause the video here. Welcome back. For the rest of your SDL block, you're going to work on these action items. So you can start drafting your personal statement, get some feedback, have somebody look at it, fill out and send your brag sheet to your recommenders. They need enough time and they should have a good understanding that you will be requesting a letter from them in the fall of your senior year. And 3, create a summer plan. Remember, we want you to have a productive, fun summer. Some resources. We have a resource for you to start building a strong college essay, the template for your brag sheet, the template for your summer plan. and we will link some more in the description box for you to check out. And this is our last webinar with you all. We hope you have a great summer. Enjoy it, be safe, again, be productive. We're excited for you to apply this fall. Check out summer programs on the CNS website where you can start diving into some of those passions and some interests so that you can connect them to your CNS. And we've had a great time sharing all of this information with y'all. We hope it was helpful and we hope you are ready to take on senior year.